Braden Webb, what was different about him after Coach Myers visited him in the first inning?
Well, he started throwing strikes with all his pitches, and he's got 3 big league pitches, and when they're in the strike zone, he's awfully tough. And we saw a couple glimpses of that this fall against our guys, and tonight he had them all going. The changeup, curveball, throwing his fastball where he wanted to. He looked like a big leaguer tonight, and we needed it because had to hold on for dear life there at the end.
When you got a guy with stuff like that, I mean, what do you work on during the week to get him?
Well, I mean, he's
consistent?
just now trying to, he had a tough injury in high school, and he's just now getting comfortable he just needs mound time, and I think every outing, I think his command will continue to get better, and he had a lot of confidence in his changeup, and he was throwing some off-speed pitches behind in the count, which he hadn't done up to this point. So he was very, very effective. I mean, obviously. I mean, and he had throwing 93, 94 miles an hour with a changeup like that, and hitting his curveball over. He was tough to hit tonight. He had it all going.
You got Reed Scott up there in the first inning. How close were you to making a move, or not really?
No, not really. I mean, if it had got 3 or 4, maybe we'd have thought about it, because he walked the first 2 guys, but no, he settled in, and he pitched his tail off. I mean, I'm proud of him. He's worked very hard to get back to this point, and certainly impressive outing for him.
Did you like how your hitters responded to the early deficit too?
Well, I mean, we kept battling and stuff. I don't like the fact that we struck out 13 times. I thought we chased some pitches out of the strike zone, which we haven't done much of up to this point. But we got some big hits there, in the ninth, and that helped us, and we executed some stuff there. And those 3 runs in the ninth loomed large, because we'd have had to really hold on for dear life, if we didn't have a good ninth inning. But we were competitive, but we won the game without Jones banging the ball around, Destino banging the ball around, and Dom not banging the ball. So we can win a game without those 3 guys. They don't have to carry us every single game. I think that was a good thing. I take out of this game from an offensive standpoint.
It was kind of overshadowed with the pitching performance. But you scored 9 runs. I mean, you scored 9 runs against this kind of pitching.
Yeah, and 14 hits, and I thought they had. We got our fair share of hits, and I think Cullen had a good night. Obviously, Cone had another good night tonight. He's kind of solidified himself in there, and really done a really good job out of the leadoff spot. And we just toughed it out. It's hard to win against a team like that on the road, and they're never easy. And we played well these first 2 days for sure, and hopefully we come to the park ready to play well tomorrow.
Do you sleep well tonight after taking the first 2 games, or are you antsy about tomorrow?
You only get 30, so I'm antsy about all of them. And each of them's really big. You have an opportunity to win, and I'm excited about giving the ball to Adam Hill tomorrow. I look forward to seeing him pitch and compete, and we'll see. But we've had the first good 2 days here, but again, you get 30 of them, and they're all equally important, and we need to try to play our best baseball tomorrow.
Look like your team's pretty confident, 5-0 in SEC play. Is that a fair assumption?
Well, I mean, when you win, you should feel pretty good about yourself, and we've won our fair share. What are we now? 21 or 22-2 or something?
2-2.
Yeah, I mean, we've played pretty well, and I think they believe in themselves. And our pitching's been very, very solid, and we play pretty good defense. And we try to make that the backbone of our program. Pitch and play D, you got a chance to win. And but luckily, we're kind of doing pretty well in all 3 phases right now. Swinging the bat's pretty good, and playing defense, and our pitchers are giving us a chance to win. So hopefully we can keep that going.
Will you catch Cullen tomorrow?
No, I don't know. I'll see how he feels. I've just been keeping the same lineup just because we've got a little good thing going. But I'll see how he feels tomorrow, and I want to catch him tomorrow. But yet at the same point in time, I got to give him some time here and there. He's been a stud back there, and obviously I think the more at bats he gets, the better hitter he's going to become too. And I think he had 3 hits tonight, maybe. So, and there were some big ones. So I hate to take that sucker out of the lineup, but I can't. I got to make sure he's feeling okay too.